So, we have a new Tyler album coming out in the next 4 minutes, and I've been cautiously optimistic over the past 2 weeks of Tyler teasing this. To be honest, I really haven't felt like I need a new Tyler album recently. I still listen to Flower Boy and Igor like they're brand new. Now with everything we've seen, the track list, the length, all signs are pointing to probably a lot of loosely connected songs. Hoping for like an overarching theme between all of them, but you know, even if there isn't, we still have Igor for that. So Flower Boy is my favorite album of all time. Tyler's my favorite artist. Boredom's my favorite song. 911 is my second favorite song. So I'm not really expecting this to like live up to Flower Boy, you know, that'd be pretty amazing, but I highly doubt my favorite Tyler song is in this album. There's a lot of lightning and thunder going on outside, the rain's crazy, I'm sick, so hopefully this video turns out well, but you know, we'll see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ooh, yeah! Tyler time, crazy sound effects everywhere. I'm kind of scared. 16 songs, 53 minutes. Also, I like the album cover, but I also wish that he went with the alternate album cover. You know, I like that Flower Boy type of album cover. Definitely gonna pronounce it wrong, but first song is Sir Baudelaire, something like that. Need some water before we start.
The lake water, dry off the French Open. I rub it in these niggas' faces like thick lotion. That big B is in motion.
That beat is beautiful. Like, it's so classy and it's so modern at the same time. Maybe I wish Tyler was mixed a little higher. A bit of an introduction to this character, I guess. Second song is CORSO.
He ain't talk to his bitch in 3 days. It ain't gotta be this way. I'm down for the threesome. I might buy a boat. Yeah. Find another nigga like me, cause I ain't seen him. Tell them motherfuckers that's only I'm not calling. I'm plotting on a Billy. Catch me in my other crib. That's my AKA.
There's so much going on with that beat. There's so much going on. Honestly, not picking up on anything he's saying. Besides the beginning, I was lost there for a second. It's its own thing, but I can't help but like compare it to his past work. It sounds like a more confident, less confused, less angry version of Igor.
Can you turn the noise up? Can you turn the noise up? Can you turn the noise up? Can you turn the noise up?
That song is perfect. Oh my gosh, I love how confident he sounded in the beginning. He's flexing about his like, you know, physical things he has. And in the end, he's saying like, oh, he uses these things to account for the things that he can't get, which is like this girl to like him, which in the teaser, he's trying to get this girl and she's with this other man. And Tyler's kind of the side hoe, wants what he can't have. And so he's using these monetary and physical things to make up for it, I guess. That production was amazing. Tyler's flow was amazing. I absolutely loved that song. All these tracks are flowing really well together. Next song is Lemonhead, featuring 42 Dugg. I'm not familiar with his music at all, but you know, I heard that a Frank Ocean interlude is the end of the song.
My hands looking like ball. Keep it protect. I still got them all.
Young turn nigga, I be fucking these hoes.
Alright, wait, they both. I got that shit sitting on my collar.
So there's Frank. The structure of a lot of these songs is the hard-hitting, you know, bass, you know, just high energy beat, great flows. And then we'll get a switch up towards the last quarter, last third of the song. We'll just turn into like a smoother instrumental, maybe some singing, some harmonizing with some like introspective / vulnerable lyrics. Usually I'm not a fan of super short songs, but honestly, like, these songs, they're hitting, they kind of like smack you in the mouth, and then they're like patching you up. It's gonna be an interesting song. I haven't heard the clip for this, so this is completely new to me. It's WUSYANAME.
Look malnourished. Get some bread, fried an egg. You drowning in syrup. You pick a spot. I pick a tail number, and we can be tourists. What's your name? What's your
Not
name?
what I expected.
Girlfriend.
Again, a lot going on with the instrumental and beat there. That song will definitely grow on me. not hitting as hard as the other songs off the first listen. Definitely a song that could have fit right on Flower Boy. I've already heard Lumberjack. I'm going to listen to it just in the context of this record. Damn, I'm sweating already. Gotta represent some Mac up in here. Definitely fits better within the context of this album. So 5 tracks in, not seeing any overarching theme at all. With these like hard-hitting, you know, quick songs, if the song isn't infinitely replayable, it's hard to really get yourself invested in them. Spend like 2 minutes with them. There's a little bit of an intro and a little bit of an outro. You just don't get as involved as like a 3-minute, 4-minute song. I guess the real test will be, will these songs stick with me and stay in my rotation for years to come? Just glancing at the track list, we have an almost 10-minute song and an almost 9-minute song. So maybe those will like completely make up for that or something, or I don't know. But next song is Hot Wind Blows with Lil Wayne, so very excited for this one.
We just landed in Geneva.
I don't know if this is what Tyler's doing, but it would be really cool if like in each song he like mentions like a place or like traveling somewhere, and then like each song is like a different place in Europe. Maybe he's doing that and I just haven't caught on to it, but I like that. And I like the beginning of this song. It like gets you to have a picture in your mind as best you can, but still like a picture in your mind of like where this would be at.
Pardon me, the wind it blows so hard at me like Mother Nature.
The vocals in the background were beautiful on that song. I wish the outro was just like that, repeated, but DJ Drama had to kick down the door and come in and ruin it, but whatever. No, that song was great. Lil Wayne totally took control of that song. Tyler did great too. The song is a little bit longer. Massa, something like that. Almost 4 minutes, no features. Maybe we'll see if this is like where the themes start coming in, or if there really isn't a theme at all.
It's valuable. Massa couldn't catch me, my legs long than a bitch. I wash my hands for I piss. They try to talk me. I'ma just go.
I wash my hands before I piss.
Still loopholes that I use, nobody knows. Massa couldn't catch me, my legs long than a.
Is Tyler avoiding his taxes? I love the beat. Very introspective, like seeing how he worked as a kid versus how he was when he was making his earlier work.
I'm on the hunt for perfect, but decent is what I've been on. Battle felt like the boat going down. It felt like I'm missing a paddle. My beast, you gon' see me and run. Like decent or not, I'm paranoid. I sleep with a gun. The heat on my calendar, just of my perspective on these drum breaks. Just for you to tell me it's not good from your lunch break.
Damn. Best song in the album so far. I wish they would just let these like instrumental breaks just be instrumental breaks and just not have DJ Drama saying anything over them, because it's a little annoying when he's not saying anything at all and he's just speaking and it sounds like he's just talking to talk. Hopefully that doesn't get super annoying by the end of the album or on future listens. Next song is Run It Up featuring Tizo Touchdown. Do not know who that is.
I'm that nigga, I'm him, I'm that nigga.
Oh no.
Catch up, niggas!
I swear to God, like, if you're not gonna say anything, don't speak. Just let the instrumental build into the song, please. We don't need to hear your voice every time Tyler's not rapping.
Running, we gon' run it up. Bitch, I'm running. We gon' run it up. We gon' run it up. Yeah, today, but we gon' run it. I just might spend it all. We gon' run it up. I just might spend it all. We off the boat. Crossheads to he off, we tee off like we off, we tee off the scope. So I'm running like.
That song was insanely entertaining. That song in a concert setting is gonna be crazy. My only complaint is that DJ Drama just shut up and just let that intro instrumental build up. Just he doesn't need to talk. Next song is Manifesto featuring Domo Genesis. Bringing him back from Wolf Goblin days, okay? I'm expecting this to be a darker track compared to the rest of these. It's literally called Manifesto, so
Little white bitch gonna say, you need to say something about that. You need to say something about black. Bitch, suck my d. That ain't your religion, you just following your mammy. She followed your granny, she obeyed master. Did y'all even ask her? Question this whole. Oh God, man. I came a long way from my path. So let's be niggas together and let's be niggas with plans. But put this plastic on first, cause shit is hitting the fans.
Basically, overall, how people take what they're given and don't really make anything their own. Like Tyler says, like he goes with the beat of his own drum. Pretty good song. All right, so the next song is almost 10 minutes long. Sweet, I Thought You Wanted to Dance. So I'm hoping that this is like everything I'm imagining it can be based on the sweet teaser that I saw on Instagram and YouTube. It's featuring Brent Faiyaz and Fana Hughes. I haven't heard of her before, but Brent is, you know, definitely an up-and-coming R&B artist. So please just, if it's like a continuation of like a Garden Shed / Boredom type song off Flower Boy, I will be so happy. But find out. See you guys. It's a 10-minute song. That's crazy.
I don't know, make something up, tell them something. Still on the boat.
This song might actually kill me. He's hitting us with the synths from Running Out of Time. Literally one of my favorite parts about Igor. And we're only 24 seconds in. I think I'm gonna die. Someone call 911.
Call me if you get lost.
Oh, Brett.
You look so good, you taste so good, you're so good.
Shit for the sunset. Run the track.
What makes you dance?
I need a second. I have no words for Sweet. That felt like a minute, and I was just sitting here for like 5 minutes listening to that song. So now is I Thought You Wanted to Dance. You guys know that scene from Tangled where they're in like the plaza and they're like walking through and they're like looking at everything and like they're dancing and stuff. I mean, it's a little childish, but like that's what this half of the song feels like so far.
You choosing him, okay, I gotta cope with losing. Fuck, I ain't been sleeping well. Swear I never tell. I thought you wanted to dance.
I'll save a dance just for you. I'll save a dance just for you.
That song was beautiful. The vocals were amazing. Tyler's singing was, you know, I mean, it's not like good singing, really. Sometimes I'd rather hear passionately bad singing over good singing with no soul behind it. So from what I can tell, Tyler meets this girl. She's super sweet. She's amazing. Everything's perfect. And then he gets, you know, dropped for this other guy and, you know, he's hurt. Interlude Mama Talk. I believe this was used in the phone call that you'd call. Like gonna be like a interlude style used in like Blonde with Frank Ocean's mom talking.
This little boy used to run. He was scared. I said, go get your bitch ass mama. Tyler mama crazy. Tyler mama crazy, yup.
Yeah.
Fuck with my kids.
Yeah, Tyler mama crazy.
Tyler, no, don't do it. Tyler was like, get him, mom, get him. No, mom, don't do it. Like, shut your ass up.
All right, next song is Rise, featuring Daisy World. I don't know who she is, but it's got an exclamation point at the end, so.
Really want your credit. Nigga, you should be embarrassed. said it. I won't ever lose any sleep, I'll never sweat it. And I'll always be ahead of you, nigga, don't you forget it. When I rise to the top, yo, let me show you punk motherfuckers what I tell me I can't. I tell you I can, you tell me I can't. I do it again, reversing the job like blowing a fan. Nothing ass niggas are screaming out, fuck him, fuck them. When I rise to the top, please just stay. Please don't go. Please just stay. Please don't go yet. Please just stay.
Holy that song was amazing. Oh my gosh, the vocals were so good. The beat was incredible. Tyler's flow was amazing. The lyrics were so, like, just heartwarming, so inspiring. It puts a huge smile on your face. God, this whole album's just like a bright, like perfect, no clouds in the sky, summer day. You're just chilling on a beach, feet up in the air. Better yet, like, it's a perfect day. You're on a yacht in the middle of this beautiful lake. Oh my God, I'm starting to think about... I cannot wait to go to the beach and just blast this album. I can already visualize it. I can see the sun reflecting off the water. You know, it's like everything's sparkling. The sand's super warm. Water's cool. Slight breeze. You know, we got whatever, spike ball going. We got people talking, people having a good time. Sweet, I Thought You Wanted to Dance playing in the background. Damn, that's the life right there.
I'm out here scoring commercials, movies soon. We writing shows, man. Life is fucking beautiful. The only flaw is my fucking hair won't grow. It's been like 2 years and this shit like 2 inches. Come get lost with me, man. Come.
Glad to hear it, Tyler. Very proud of you. And I'm excited to see you in movies soon. That's cool. All right. So here's the track that everyone's been waiting for. Pharrell and Uzi on a song called Juggernaut.
Hold up! Yo. What it is that nigga teeth.
Oh my God.
Don't think they understand.
Cool.
Double C on my feet, double G's.
Ride to the tank.
This is double P, I rock double C,
yeah.
man. I run in beats like you're running cleats, man. Come to me, you want something.
Nobody overstayed their welcome. It was short and sweet, constantly switched up. That transition was amazing. Beat was great. We have Wilshire, which is 8 minutes and 30 seconds.
The problem is he my friend, but if I'm honest, I'm really hoping you drop him. It's morals I really have, it's lines I can never cross.
So he met this amazing girl, and she's dating one of his friends, so he's like, man, I hope you drop him. So it's an interesting scenario, and probably like what he's been teasing in the teasers with like the guy and that girl. It's amazing what good storytelling can do for a song like that. Like, if Tyler didn't like articulate his feelings or the situation well enough, then that song would just fall flat instantly. You'd be asking so many questions, but I have no questions like fully, entirely explained. Seems like it was a real story. It's weird because I feel sorry for all parties involved. Last song, Safari.
To the knees, they like, who? I'm like, wait.
Oh, I was ready. I was ready.
I cost $160, I'll keep it $150. Y'all can't really fuck with me.
I like that. Be gone.
If I had to describe that album with one word, it'd be confidence. While the album lacks the substance of Igor, definitely makes up for it in its more relatability. It really does sound like Flower Boy 4 years later. You can really see the evolution of Tyler and his creative process. While I do wish some of these songs were a little longer, the quick nature of them kind of allows for more change, more switch ups. Like, it doesn't have to stay in the same spot. You know, this album is constantly changing, just like a world tour almost. Like, he's in one place for a day, flies to the next place, flies to the next place for a day, and just keeps on cycling through these new places. The features were really great. A surprisingly lack of pop music. Seeing that Earthquake and See You Again are Tyler's two most popular songs. Tyler's just making music that he wants to make, it sounds like. I think overall this album was pretty safe compared to Igor and Flower Boy. Not saying that that's necessarily a bad thing, it's just different. You know, it's very obviously Tyler speaking from Tyler's point of view compared to Igor, where Igor was just this character and he could really be free to say and do whatever he wanted to do. Where this and Flower Boy at the same time feels like it's kind of contained to a point, and Flower Boy, I think, had just more variety with the songs and the song structure, whereas here kind of all felt like the same formula to a point. Hey, this is all off the first listen. It's also 2 a.m. Generally speaking, this is probably going to be the weakest of the 3. Except, I don't know if weakest is the right word. I don't think weakest is the right word. I think it's just different. And some people may prefer this album to Igor or Flower Boy. Some people will like this album over the other 2. You know, and some people like Igor more than Flower Boy. I'm not one of those people. We'll see. We'll see how this holds up over time. I think it will hold up very well. Tyler's music always seems to hold up pretty well, especially with the crazy variety of sounds and styles that Tyler goes through. I guess my main, if I could, have one negative, it'd be that DJ Drama's voice just gets so annoying towards the end of the album. Like, especially, so for the first, 5 songs or whatever, it fits that style of song where it's kind of in your face. But when we get into, the second half of the track list, he doesn't need to be on these longer tracks, these, more introspective tracks. And if he is, he needs to, contribute, not just be there to be there. I really hope that doesn't get super annoying. If I had to take a song off this album that wasn't an interlude, probably be Lumberjack. I'd say all of these are highlights, honestly. There's not a single track that isn't up to snuff. I don't really have much more to say. It truly is a amazing album. I think as of now, it's between this and Roadrunner for my album of the year. I think this is much more consistent than that album, and that album was very consistent. So, I don't know, maybe the highs of that album are a little higher, but we'll see. Hopefully, I really hope this album goes #1. That'd be really cool to see. At least a decent 9. So Tyler did it again. Round of applause for him, 3 in a row. I really expected nothing less. Tyler, the Creator, call me if you get lost. Be confident. Don't let anyone tell you you can't do something. Peace. Adios.